Hello, Pisces. Okay, I thought it would be fun, you guys, to do a different type of reading. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but we're going to see. Y'all know how people say, clock it, and I'm a victim? I am a perpetrator. I say clock it all the time. And because I was a Love Island stan, I say Clark it because of one of the contestants on the show. So I figured it would be fun to do a reading to see what you're clocking right now. What are you clarking right now in your life when it comes to situations that could be happening around you? Are these things that people are trying to possibly hide from you that you actually can see? Are these things that you're manifesting that you have confirmation or evidence coming in to support? Are these things that maybe you didn't pay attention to, but that you need to believe yourself and pay more attention to? Okay, regardless of whatever it is, we're going to see what are you clocking, okay, at this time, and what it means when it comes to the things that you need to know and the action that you need to take, okay? Freestyling it. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. If you're gaining something from these readings, be sure to like the video, okay? Leave me a comment. Let me know if it's resonating, you guys. If you want to book a reading, the information is below. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. Disclaimers in the description box. And if you guys ever want to know what the reading is kind of about, I try to write a description down below that will give you an idea of what we're kind of talking about, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, Pisces. What are you clocking? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Okay, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is Pisces clocking at this time in their surroundings? Or when it comes to their situation, what are they clocking? What are they picking up on? Disappointed. Okay, so you're picking up on someone being disappointed. We have disillusioned, defeated, and let down. These are the mixed emotions cards. So somebody could be feeling disappointed around you. Somebody may even be feeling rejected. All right. They feel like they can't catch up. They feel like they can't grab or grasp whatever they're trying to hold on to. This could be you. This could be something else. But you can sense an air of disappointment in the energy. Now we have worried, concerned, troubled, and uneasy. Yeah. This could be in your community. This could be when it comes to people that you're around every day. This could be like a situation at your job where maybe there are changes happening and you can tell that the people around you are nervous, walking on eggshells, kind of worried or concerned, okay, that something is not going to go their way. All right. Sad, unhappy, joyless, dejected. So you're clocking someone's emotions. And if this is not how you feel, you need to be aware that your empath abilities could be kicking in. And whatever you're picking up on could be related to someone else's feelings or someone else's emotions. And it may not be your own. So if you don't want to feel these feelings, it's important and wise for you to discern between whether or not they're your feelings or whether or not they're the feelings of someone else. And because you're clocking it and picking up on it, I feel like it's the feelings of someone else. Some sentiments that they may have about their situation that they're not necessarily happy with. All right. The idea of something has worn off and now the reality is setting in. What is Pisces clocking in their situation or their surrounding, spirit? Ooh, the entertainer. You're entering a period of happiness. Ooh, isn't that crazy? Why everybody around you sad and you about to go into this happiness? Is it a hater? Do I smell a hater in the building? Do I smell the stench of a hateration member? Okay. You're entering a period of happiness. Positive and sociable times are afoot. Expect things to go well at this time. So you know things are about to go well, but everyone else seems like they're not going to go well, or everyone else feels a little down about it. Okay. The stranger Interesting. Someone or something you have yet to encounter will enter your life and completely change your reality. So this could be something that you're working towards to make you happy, something that you enjoy to do. If success is entering your life, okay, positive times, sociable times, periods of happiness are entering your life and you don't yet see it, you definitely feel it. And you know you're about to have a change when it comes to what you see, what your reality is. Then we have the Clown. Don't take life too seriously. Allow yourself to laugh and have fun. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not fretted over. So Pisces, you're out here living your best life. Ain't going back and forth with these ninjas. You know, you doing the doggone thing. Some of you could be DJs. Some of you could be in the entertainment industry. You may be about to meet someone who can help progress your career. Or you could be offered maybe an opportunity or a situation that could help your career progress forward, whether you're an entertainer or not. Okay? You know that things are going to go well despite the evidence that you may see. It's like you have this perspective that is positive. And I feel like you've been working really hard on that. Especially if you watched our reading yesterday, you'll know that that's been something difficult that you've been trying to improve upon. Your perspective, your thoughts, the way you see life, all of those things. And, you know, someone could be coming into your life that is going to make you very happy. I feel like you're meeting new friends, you're socializing with people, you're getting out into the community and just being like a butterfly. You could literally be going through your butterfly period in your life where you're developing and you're transforming and you're starting to blossom. Okay? Coming out of your shell, coming out of your cocoon, spreading your wings. All right? Uh-oh, Snowflake done found a catnip toy. She done found a catnip toy. Ripping it up. What is Pisces clocking, Spirit, at this time? What are they picking up on when it comes to their situations? Period. Obsessed, but cash flow. Okay, someone is obsessed with you. Is it a healthy obsession or is it an unhealthy obsession? Is the obsession yielding some type of financial benefit? Or is the obsession that someone has threatening your financial abundance? Take it how it resonates. Large lump sum of money, cash flow, okay? Relax, clear your mind. Celebrating. What? You can pick up and clock how someone feels about your success. And you know they're not happy about it. You know someone is stressed, worried, concerned, feeling uneasy, feeling off balance, and disappointed about something. I don't know if you rejected this person. I don't know if this was somebody who you didn't want to work with. I don't know if this is a person you dumped or a friend that you decided to let go of or whatever the situation is. I feel like you know that a celebration is coming. You know you just need to chill. You just need to chill. Overthinking, overreacting is not going to solve the problem. Even if you get into those places, you allow those feelings to cycle through you. You just let them flow through you. You deal with it and then you let it pass, right? Because you know there's a period of celebration coming up in your life that could yield a large lump sum of money, more income, more cash flow, more resources opening up and making themselves available to you. But you also can feel that someone is obsessed with your success, but you're not as worried about it as you were before. You're just enjoying the positive moments in your life. Like in the past, you may have been nervous or worried about someone, you know, and how much they're focusing on you, how much they're zooming in on your life. You may have wanted to protect yourself or put up walls, whatever it is that you did because you felt threatened by someone's observation of you, or because you felt protective over yourself because of someone's unhealthy obsession. I don't think you worry as much about it now as you did in the past. What is Pisces clocking? What is Pisces clocking? Desire. Someone is desiring you. And you may be clocking people coming into your life for the wrong reason. Gold diggers, clout chasers, fake phony people who find out what it is that you do, find out who you are, find out what your light brings, and wanting to kind of siphon it, you're clocking it. Ain't nobody getting none past you. Ain't nobody fooling you. Yeah. Hidden truth. You are hiding from your true self. I don't think that's you. I feel like you're picking up on someone who's hiding either from you and watching you from a distance, spying on you, lurking, or you're picking up on someone who is not being true to who they are, not being real with themselves about what they really want. And I think this is because you understand that within yourself. You see the signs of someone else doing it because you understand what you were doing when you were hiding from your true self. You understand how you were acting when you didn't want to see the truth. So now you're kind of like easily able to identify the difference between someone who knows who they are and someone who doesn't. You're easily able to identify someone's negative intentions or their positive intentions and whether or not you can trust who they are or who they're presenting. Caught up. Someone's actions are catching up to them. Yeah. They can't watch for long. You got a person who is observing you and feeling, ma'am, you know you wrong. You know you wrong. You know you knocked down that bowl. You know you wrong. What you doing? Just turned around and walked away. Knocked down my cereal bowl. But it was nothing in it, so I guess it's fine. But what am I saying? I think you pick up on somebody not being able to keep this mask on for very long. It's like, you know, one day they're going to crack. You know, one day their true colors are going to come out. What else? So that's why you chilling. What else for Pisces? Confusions and addiction. 2 cards came out. So this is a person who likes confusion in their life. This is a person who doesn't like to be clear with other people because they're not really sure or clear about themselves or with themselves. So because they feel confused, they try to confuse others and make others think that, oh no, you're the one who's confused or whatever. It's a mind fuck. And this is someone who could have some type of addictions or toxic behaviors, things that they repetitively do. I feel like you're clocking someone as well who may want you to obsess over money because they desire for you to be confused. You can pick up on someone who is running from themselves. And they are addicted to playing this game that creates confusion in your life because I feel like they desire for you to be confused because it blocks or obstructs your celebrations. It blocks or obstructs your finances. It blocks or obstructs your vision. But it's catching up to them. Whoever this is who's been doing this to you for however long they've been doing it, or whoever's coming into your life trying to play you or just be weird, it's catching up to them. It's not working because the energy is not conducive. We have transformation. Things are changing in your life. And blockages and obstacles. Yeah. And I told you that butterfly. There we go. There we go, Pisces. You know you're blossoming. You know you're coming out of your shell. You know you're developing into the person who you're meant to be and creating the life that you're meant to have. And you know that there's someone around you who's carrying this energy of concern and worry and sadness. That it's not really about you. It's not really about you. But you know they got you fucked up. Because whatever they're dealing with, it's not your job to rectify it. It's not your job to fix it. It's not your job to give this person clarity or to try to figure out what this person is doing. I feel like somebody wants you to figure out what they're doing. Somebody wants you to be detective. I can't even speak. Somebody wants you to be the detective to their game. They want you to play their game. Want to play a game? No, I don't. I don't want to play your game. I don't think this person likes the fact that you're choosing not to play their game. You're like, you're gonna be playing by yourself. You better play with your dick. You better play with that pussy, because I'm not gonna play this game with you. You chilling. You're basically letting them walk into their own trap. I feel like somebody grew up in a chaotic household and they have become accustomed to chaos. So therefore, instead of having peace in their life, they choose chaotic situations, or they create chaotic situations, and they want you to play that game with them. Bitch, I don't live in that world with you. That's what you're saying. What is Pisces clocking, Spirit? Now Spirit know what I'm talking about. Cleanse your energy now. Okay, it's a good time to cleanse your energy and the space around you. And then we also have morning habits. You may drink coffee in the morning. You may have a morning routine of getting coffee. During your morning coffee run, you may have an encounter with someone. So you may go somewhere in the morning and maybe meet someone or see someone, cross paths with them, whether you know them or not. This could be early in the morning. It's before 11 a.m. That's what I think. Okay, you could be getting cleaning products in the morning. You could be doing grocery shopping in the morning. You could be doing a coffee run or a breakfast run, something like that. I feel like this could also be your morning rituals. Like you may go for a walk or do yoga or stretch or meditate in the morning. And that helps to cleanse your energy of this person's obsessive, restricting, like, projections onto you. Presents. You may be receiving a lot of gifts at this time, or you are giving gifts. These gifts can be in physical form, or these could be spiritual gifts. I feel like your gifts are heightened in the morning, and you may need to cleanse your energy from like the dream state that you were in the night before, whether you had good dreams, bad dreams, or don't remember them at all. Just like to create a fresh start, you may want to light some page. You may want to light some sage and Palo Santo in the morning, because it can help refresh your energy, start your day. You know, drinking your tea, drinking your coffee, doing whatever your morning rituals and routines are will help you to feel like a fresh start. We have accidents. Someone could be involved in an accident. Someone could have also made a mistake. So because of your gifts, you're able to clock someone's dirty thoughts. And it comes in the morning. So you may be cranky in the morning. You may not be a morning person. And that may only be because you haven't learned how to clear the slate on your psychic abilities from your sleep. So if some of you are cranky or groggy in the morning, that's what it is. You've been working all night. Like your spirit has been working all night using your gifts to solve problems, create solutions, find answers in your dream state or in your sleep state. And you need to create a fresh start in the morning so that you're not doing things that you regret, you know, doom scrolling, eating unhealthy, you know. Because I feel like some of you guys could even be picking up on how you are obsessing over money and that you need to relax. Ooh, excuse me. Or that you are in a position where you have to reframe your thoughts early in the morning so that you can have a positive perspective on life. This could be what's causing you confusions and sadness. And there's some type of habits, there's some type of repetitive behavior that's blocking you from being able to transform because it's creating confusion and a lack of clarity or distractions. Yeah. One more card for what is Pisces clocking. But that's good that you're clocking this, because now you can do what you need to do to make a change. Mail. Look out for important documents in the mail. You may be hearing from someone you haven't heard from in a very long time. Interesting. You know something is coming. A lot of you guys can sense and feel that something is coming when it comes to your desires, what you want to achieve, when it comes to blockages and obstacles being removed, when it comes to you overcoming challenges. You know that something is coming and you feel more than likely that it's big. Yeah, toxic. A situation could be toxic. Also be careful of what you eat and drink at this time, right? Child, I'm going to drink me some coffee in the morning. If you drink coffee in the morning, or you eat a particular food or have something for breakfast, I feel like you may need to eat lighter or eat cleaner in the morning. You may need to change your brand of coffee, change your brand of creamer. There's something about what you're taking in right after you wake up or right when you wake up that's creating toxins. That's funny that I gave y'all the disclaimer in the beginning of the reading. Yeah. And it's information. You could be reading someone's text messages. You could be watching social media. You could be eating things or drinking things that are just toxic. And that's creating blockages. You could be constipated. You could have overactive bowels. Okay. I don't know what it is though. But it's an obsession. You could be constantly checking your bank account, constantly looking in your fridge. I don't know what it is, child, but we have wealth. Look at that. You may be coming into a lot of money. You may also be encountering someone who is very wealthy. I feel like this is you. We have cash flow. We have wealth. We have transformation. We saw celebration. We saw relax. Okay. We see the stranger. We see this carefree attitude with the clown card about taking it easy, not being stressed. Okay. It feels like there is something that you're picking up on that you know is just blocking your wealth, and you're trying to figure out what it is, or you're working actively to counteract it, right? So if you have a bad dream, or if you wake up thinking about someone, it could be that you're picking up on the projections they're sending towards you. If you have negative thoughts throughout the day or early in the morning, it's like, bitch, I just woke up. Why am I feeling so angry? I just woke up. Why am I feeling like unmotivated? Yeah. And you're getting to the bottom of it. Some of you guys have a storage unit that needs to be cleaned out, and they're going to contact you about it. I don't know why. That was random. Okay. All right, Pisces. So what is Pisces clocking? What is Pisces clocking, Spirit? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ace of Swords, Tower, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. Strong Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy, possibly Libra, Gemini. Some of you, Cancer, and maybe another Pisces, or just you as a Pisces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Interesting. I didn't even mean to get 4 cards. It is what it is. You're having epiphanies in the morning. You're having these like sudden bursts of clarity where you know how you feel and you know what you think and you know what you know. And then I feel like somebody's energy is coming in, or negative thoughts are coming in that confuse you. And you're like, what the fuck? I feel good. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Yeah, and then this tornado or confusion comes in. King of Pentacles. It could be coming from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, maybe Sag. Somebody communicates you, and then all of a sudden the clarity that you had gets destroyed, or all of a sudden confusion comes in. And this is what this person is trying to do. So who's talking to you in the morning? Who's texting you in the morning? Who's calling you in the morning? Who's reaching out to you? Who are you talking to first thing in the morning at your job? Whoever that motherfucker is a problem. Because if they're coming in and telling you about all their crap from the day before, it's a no. This is my meditation time. Please do not disturb me. Get the fuck on. What is the Ace of Swords? Oh my God. The Five of Swords reverse. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. You may need to get to work earlier so that you can avoid this person, or so that you guys won't cross paths. You may need to wake up earlier in the morning so that maybe you're up before whoever this is. It's like, I know it sounds dumb. Like, I'm not telling you to change your life because of somebody else's behavior. But it's like, if you cross paths with somebody, for example, in your office, when you come to work, or at your building, wherever you work, this person is there. You may need to change shifts, or you may need to get to work earlier than this person so that you can get yourself situated and ready for the day, so that it's harder for them to throw you off. You may need to get to work maybe right on time, or if you're there on time and you go in early and they like to talk to you because y'all don't have to start work yet, maybe you need to come in, wait in your car, and then go in before you clock in so they don't have time to talk to you. Like, bitch, clock in. Hey, good morning, bye. Hi and bye, bitch. You may need to stop having conversation with certain people or dragging out conversation so long. You may need to tell people hi and bye, because Six of Wands, Five of Swords reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles tells me that when you wake up in the morning, or when your day starts, or when you first go into a building or enter a situation, you have an optimistic perspective. You know you're going to have victory. You know you're going to have success. Today is a good day. And you don't have any negative thoughts. But then here goes somebody giving you something, or offering you something, or presenting you with something that stresses you out. If this is your boss and you have to deal with them, or a coworker that you have to deal with, there needs to be something that you do for yourself in the morning that helps you relax. Maybe you got to light a blunt if that's what you do. I don't judge. Get your mind clear early in the day. If you know you wake up with stress and anxiety and you feel good when you first wake up, but then you start thinking about everything that you have to do, if you got to light your blunt, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Right? If you need to woo-saw, say the mantras, do whatever it is. Because there's an earth sign, I feel like, giving you something or presenting you with something, and they're always doing the same thing. It's like they're very predictable. What's the Ace of Swords? Ooh, what else? Oh my God. Five of Cups, Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're starting to recognize that whatever sadness or depression, because there's this Five of Cups again, and we got disappointment, worry, sadness. You know that this is not you. You're starting to pay attention to your emotions that are negative. And it's like Five of Swords reverse. It's like you're not claiming that. You're not owning that. You're cutting through the crap and you're realizing that it's not you. Yeah, Temperance and the Six of Swords. A lot of you guys stretching, balancing, doing yoga in the morning, eating a balanced breakfast, eating a balanced meal, maybe having some oats, some fruits, a little coffee, something balanced to give you fuel and energize you to have a good day, helps your emotions to be more clear and positive. Maybe a heavy breakfast is not for you. If you have, taken notes and you find that when you eat a heavy breakfast, you feel less motivated, take it how it resonates. Because me personally, I just want some coffee in the morning. Because if I eat a heavy breakfast, I'm going to be around here wanting to lay down. I'm going to be around here wanting to sleep. I'm going to be moving slow, lazy. And sometimes the messages aren't as clear. I've noticed that personally about myself. And the Six of Swords is like focus. Making a decision, knowing that that decision is correct, and moving on from anything that makes you unhappy or anything that doesn't align with the choice that you've decided to make for the day. Yeah. What's the Tower? The Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Confusion. Once this King of Pentacles comes around, all of a sudden you feeling confused or lost or distracted. I don't know who this is. Knight of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Two of Pentacles. I feel like this could be a boss or a superior who's coming in and putting more work on you. This person is very possessive. I feel like this is whoever this obsession is talking about. This is an obsessive, possessive, restricting person. Their energy is too heavy. It weighs you down. Or they're trying to weigh you down with extra work or complaining. Or they're confusing you like, oh, here, do you want to take this project? Do you want to do this? I have something to tell you. I have something to give you. But it only helps them and creates confusion for you because it makes you unsure of what you need to focus on in the day. It doesn't have to be a specific person, but it could be your boss. It could be a coworker. It could be your spouse. It could be possibly for some of you, your children. It could be emails, texts, messages that have come in the nighttime. If you go out and check your mail in the morning, it might be your mail. But there's something that's destroying, like, your focus. Yeah. And making you question whether or not the day is going to be good. One more card for the Tower. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers. And the Page of Cups. Who is this? I just feel like this is like telepathy or some shit. Like somebody's trying to send you bad vibes. And I'm not sure if you're thinking that someone is doing this or like you're anticipating it or if it's really happening, right? Like if you are pulling up to your job and you immediately think that motherfucker Randall is going to be in there messing with me, paining my ass every day. I got to come in and hear that person. Or I got to come in and sit next to that person. It's like that could be throwing you off. Because if they have negative intentions or hostility towards you that you're clocking, that could be how they get into your head. Okay. Page of Cups. Lovers. I also feel like indecision. Like when you wake up or when you start your day, there's some type of indecision. I feel like it's about starting your day. If this is not about starting your day, it's just some type of influence, outside influence that's throwing you off. You have to make a choice. You have to decide. It's like you communicate your choice or you talk about how you want the day to go or you talk about what it is that you want and then somebody offers you something different to kind of like tempt you when it's not really important. It's not really something you need to be focusing on, whether it's in the morning or not, whether it's at your job or not. It's like situations where you already have made a decision and you already, set your mind to something or made your mind up about something, and then somebody comes in to offer you something else that would more so benefit them, but they like position it as if it'll benefit you, and it just creates some type of confusion. Or just people in general who come in with chaos or come in with confusion. That's what all this is over here. Like 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups with the page that we saw. It's like you want something. You feel fulfilled about something. You feel like you're getting something. You're doing things right. Because you know how you feel, and you're walking away from things that don't serve you, or things that confuse you, or things that are counterproductive to what you're trying to achieve. And you're taking it easy. I feel like you're relaxing, cleansing. The Clown card says you're not taking life too seriously, and then someone like throws something serious at you. Like they throw a decision at you where they ask you a bunch of questions. Like right when you wake up, or right when you get to work, they're asking you all these questions. And it's like, listen, chill the fuck out. But I feel like it's because they want you to be confused or try to be scrambled so that you forget what it is that you're doing. Whether this is at your job, in your personal life, in relationships, with your family, they want to confuse you. They're giving you too many options, or they're asking you too many questions. Like all of a sudden, or first thing in the morning, it's like, shut the fuck up. Let me wake up. Let me sit at my desk. Let me check my emails. Let me do what it is I need to do. Shut up. That's what I feel. And it's because your victory or your success or your clarity is making someone upset. Someone doesn't like when you see the world clearly. Someone doesn't like when you have truth and clarity. Someone doesn't want you to be at peace. Someone wants to create chaos and disruption. What's the Ace of Cups? Ooh, the World reversed. It ain't over. That's what they said with they bitch ass. Let me stop. The World reversed. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Yeah, walking away. I told you, the Moon card. I feel like you're detached, but I don't want to say that. It's kind of like distant. Like, something is not over, or someone is not going to stop doing something. You don't know what the outcome is going to be necessarily, but it's like you're going to be happy regardless of whether or not you understand what's going on or not. I feel like you're walking away from confusion. You are going into the unknown, but you're walking away from confusion. What else is the Ace of Cups? 2 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this is a situation that someone is dragging out. Like, whoever this is dragging something. They are literally dragging it. Dragging it. 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Someone is, look at her holding the wand, projecting on you as the 8 of Cups, doing all this. Creating the 8 of Wands that we saw earlier which ends up being the Tower card. Yeah, like somebody talking to you and creating confusion, illusions, problems. It's like that's their goal, or it's like, it doesn't, I don't know if you're literally speaking to this person, if this is a family member, a sibling, a friend. But I feel like somebody thinks that they can get you to come back, or that a situation that you walked away from isn't over. They feel like they can still affect your emotions by talking you into something or talking you out of something. What's the Two of Cups with the World reversed? The Magician. See what I'm saying? That was that Three of Wands. Could be an Aries. Some of y'all, it's a Gemini. Maybe a Sagittarius. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's manipulative communication. There's manipulative communication. Somebody's starting a conversation with you so a cycle will never end. It's like reaching out to you for stupid shit. So for example, just say this is your ex, your baby mom, your baby dad. They text you or call you about something to do with the kids or something that they try to make seem like it's important to like create conversation or to make the line of forcing the line of communication to be open. Because if your baby mom or your baby dad talks to you about something to do with the kids, they know that you're going to take it seriously because they know you're a good parent. So they fuck with you, and that's how they manipulate communication, because they know you're going to walk away or they know you're not going to want to hear whatever they have to say. It doesn't have to be just that, but this is anyone who knows that you don't want to deal with them. So they're like making up shit or creating problems for you to solve so that you have to deal with them. It's a funky bitch, ain't it? Eight of Cups. Every single card, the Eight of Cups has come out. So it's like, I don't think this is really affecting you as much as this person thinks. Because with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you can see clearly what someone is doing. You know that somebody is trying to destroy your victory, or you know that they're trying to throw you off, confuse you, irritate you, be a nuisance. Ooh, ain't that sad? Wouldn't that be a sad existence, just to be a nuisance to people? The only reason why you're important is because you're a nuisance. That's why they're so depressed. Because it's like you don't pay attention to them. You don't even look them in the face. Like if somebody walks up to your desk and asks you questions, you don't even make eye contact. They looking at the back of your head. Oh my God. But they think because your back is turned that you don't have eyes on the back of your head. When you do, you can see what they're doing. Look at me, look at me, look at me. That's what this idiot is doing. That's what this person is doing. Because you don't care. They know you don't care, but they're trying to create a situation where you care. And you don't. You're like focused on your work. This is just somebody who's trying to slow you down. What's the Queen of Swords? What's the Queen of Swords? The Lovers. Gemini, possibly a feminine Gemini. The Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Oh my God. This could even be somebody who's like at your job who tries to slow down a process. Like if you, like I used to work in HR and I worked with payroll. I did like time and attendance, vacation, PTO, fixing people's time cards, things like that. But we had to work with payroll. And a lot of times the people in payroll were cool, but there were some people who were just bitter bitches. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is not always a bitter bitch, but I feel like someone is choosing to slow a process down or trying to slow a process down so that it creates conflict for you. So it's kind of like if you're working with another team or you're working with another department, somebody slowed something down on purpose or created like a delay so that they wouldn't have to do something or so that it would create a conflict for you. Like if you have a deadline or you had a deadline, they acted like they were trying to meet the deadline, but they really wasn't fucking trying to meet the deadline. They was really trying to delay it, slow it down so they wouldn't have to hold up their end of the bargain or so that it would create some type of chaos for you. You see the truth in some type of destruction that's being created. And I feel like you're choosing to be positive with the Ace of Cups. You're choosing to give it up to God. Let the doves and the birds handle it. You're choosing to move forward because you see clearly. You see clearly. Because somebody didn't want to pay you, or somebody didn't want to keep their promise. Somebody promised that they were going to do something, or they keep saying that they're going to do something and they don't do it. But it's because they already know that you had some type of victory or success, or that you were going to win, and they didn't want you to win. They didn't want to see you win. And this is not the same old person, right? For some of you, maybe it is. But for some of you, this is a recent situation where if folks would have moved they raggedy ass, something would have turned out in your favor. And I feel like people didn't want it to turn out in your favor because it would have meant that they would have to take accountability for their actions, and they would rather push the responsibility off on you. What's the Queen of Swords? You may be taking legal action, some of you. Yeah, Eight of Swords. You know that somebody just wants you to be stressed and anxious, trying to figure out what to do to pick up the pieces or to fix the problem that they caused. You really don't have to worry about what choice you need to make. And I feel like you know that. You know that Spirit is going to guide you towards the right choice. They're going to guide you towards the right words. They're going to tell you what you need to do and say in order to have what it is that you want. Look, Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody was seeing you get what you wanted with your back turned. You had defeated them, turned the fuck around, and started walking away. And now this person, because of that, they were intimidated. So they forced a situation, or they were very aggressive in a situation. Like, no matter what you came at them with, no matter what they came at you with, they couldn't beat you. And no matter what you came at them with, they couldn't overcome it. It's like you know you're going to win. You know you're going to win. That's why you chilling. That's why you relaxed. The only thing you're thinking about is getting what it is that you want. And this is like, in somebody's mind, they feel like it's forcing them to have this scarcity mentality, and they're choosing problems or conflicts, creating arguments or creating delays. They feel like the only way that they can prevent you from getting what you want is to hold something back from you. But it's like, it's already yours, bitch. Somebody is choosing to stay up and stress about this at night. Someone is choosing to be irritated about it. Someone is choosing to worry themselves. Like, when they could just move on and let it go. If this is you, that's what Spirit is telling you to do. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, somebody is trying to block your transformation by creating confusion and delays and making something complicated. That's what the fuck was going on. And I feel like you're clocking it, and you know that's what happened. So whether you fight back or whether you just let it go and walk away, Eight of Cups, which some of you guys I feel like are going to choose yourself, walk away, not worry about it. Whatever you choose to do, I feel like Spirit is guiding you towards the right decision. What's one more card for the Queen of Swords? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. We saw all the eights. This is something that's going to continue to happen in August. There's going to constantly be people wanting you to be in your head about your work, to wanting you to be in your head, worried about meeting deadlines, worried about the choices you make, worried about whether or not you know the truth, worried about whether or not you have clarity. They want you to be worried. They want you to be in this cloud. They want you to destroy your own life, because no matter what they do to try to destroy it for you, it doesn't work. So the only way they can destroy you is by getting you to destroy yourself. Crash out, be stressed, be insomniac, not sleep, not eat, overeat, oversleep, procrastinate. That's the only thing that they can do. Manifesting or creating or concocting these conversations that need to happen when they don't. If this is a bill collector, if this is a boss hounding you at your job, if this is fucking, I don't know who else it could be, an ex or whatever, tell them shut the fuck up in the most polite and respectful, professional way possible. Don't be stupid. But find a very corporate way to shut this person the fuck up. And if you can't do that, block them. Whatever it is that you need to do to keep your mindset clear, because they're trying to create seriousness and stress. They're trying to remove the joy from your life because their life is lacking joy. So if they can stress you out and put shit on you to make you nervous, then they have basically gotten what they want. Yeah, 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody really wants you to be disappointed when it comes to your job, your work, or your business. I feel like somebody lied to you about work that they were finished with, work that they were doing, work that they were going to help you with, something somebody was going to help you with, even if it doesn't have to do with work, something that somebody said they were doing and working on when really they weren't working on it. They were ignoring it and avoiding it because they really did not want to help you. They really did not want to give you whatever they said they were going to give you. They didn't want to hold up their end of the bargain. And they want to create a situation where, oh, well, you took too long to do this, Pisces. You took too long to do that. Or you didn't do this or you didn't do that. You did everything the fuck that you were supposed to do. This motherfucker is full of shit. And I said it. So don't question yourself thinking that you missed something. You didn't miss shit. 8 of Pentacles says your ass was on fucking point. You had everything you needed. You constantly communicated the same thing over. It's like you're telling somebody something over and over again. And they're like, bitch, are you dense? Are you really a tard? I don't know what's going on with you, but what the fuck? Because you must be stupid. And I was watching a video today, right? I've been working on my doom scrolling because this summer I got too deep into doom scrolling. But I was watching this video, I think it was last night on Instagram, where this dude was protecting, it was a black guy. He was protecting, I guess his girlfriend or somebody he knew called him up to her business. She had a shop on the street and she basically was getting harassed by these 2 white men with cameras or whatever the fuck. I don't know what for. I don't know if it was real or if it was a skit, whatever. But it just goes to show like the links that people will go to try to manipulate you off your square. Because this man who was behind the camera talking, he panned the camera over to the other cameraman, the other dude. And he kept antagonizing the black man, trying to make the black man think that he was crazy, because the black man kept telling them like, why are you standing in front of this girl's shop? She asked you to leave. She asked you to stop filming her. She asked you to stop filming her shop. Why are you standing here in front of her shop? Oh, we're just minding our business. We're not bothering anybody. We're not a threat. We're not doing anything we're not supposed to be doing. We're not this. We're not that. He said, so don't you think it's weird, the black man? He was like, so don't you think it's weird that y'all just won't walk away? You won't leave it alone? You just want to stand here and harass somebody? Oh, I don't think it's weird at all. We're doing what we do. And it was frustrating because this poor black man, with all his good intentions of trying to help protect whoever he was trying to help protect, kept feeding into it. You get what I'm saying? Like he kept trying to get them to see how stupid they sound and didn't realize that they knew that they sounded stupid and they were purposefully doing that to make him frustrated and give up. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes all people can do is be little shits. Sometimes all people can do is be a dickhead or a fucking asshole and try to make people's life difficult because they're miserable. And whatever it is they do, they feel like it validates or vindicates whatever inner anger and resentment that they have towards the world. And he was fighting his hardest, trying to get these people to leave. And they just would not leave. And it got to the point where I just had to scroll on because I was like, child, I can't even watch this shit. It's so frustrating. When all he had to do was call the police and report whatever. I think, what is it called? I don't know. Harassment or something, stalking. I don't know. You can call the police if somebody's just being weird outside of your house or your business. Creating a disturbance, disrupting the peace, whatever it is. Because all she had to say was, hey, these people got cameras outside of my business and it's scaring away my customers and making my customers feel unsafe and uneasy to come into my business. And I've asked them to leave and they refuse to leave. And if the police come and they talk to the police and they don't leave still, or the police can't make them leave, you just keep fucking calling. That's their job. Hey, this is the second time I have someone here who's basically confirming what I said, that they were being harassed on the way into my shop and they didn't want to talk to these people with cameras, but the people with cameras still put them on camera. Keep calling. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. Whatever the situation is that's going on, it's a lie. It's an illusion. Okay? It's like somebody asking you questions you've already answered. Somebody wanting you to repeat yourself over and over again. It's just a no. It's just a no. Because all that's going to do is make you feel like whatever you're doing is in vain. And it's not. We saw the 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. This is because you're celebrating something, or you're being celebrated. You're being vindicated. You're being given something that I feel like you were supposed to be given anyway. That somebody don't want you to have. But Spirit is basically in this reading being like, oh, the fuck well. Gemini energy strongly. Possibly Sagittarius. I want to say Taurus, Scorpio. Aquarius possibly. Maybe Libra. Virgo, Capricorn. What is it that Pisces is truly clocking? What is going on behind the scenes that they're picking up on? My boo. Ha! It was in reverse. Official status, exclusive relationships, seeing each other openly. Sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, space ride, side piece. Why did I say space ride for side piece? And I saw the side piece card at the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling that Maruka X card. I said space ride. Somebody's trying to take you for a ride. Recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing. Yeah. So someone still wants to be able to connect with you, and they're trying to find a sneaky way to connect with you now that you guys don't want a connection. That's what I said. Or they still want to be connected with you in an unlawful, discreet way. They don't want to let go of the ties that bind you together. Whether this is somebody who wants to continue to charge you interest on bills and rack up fees that you have to pay, or if this is literally a person who's trying to create problems because they benefit somehow with the cord still being connected from your energy. What else is really going on? Surprise me. Doing too much, excessive overindulgence. Okay. Listen, members, cut it out. Cut it out, members. Cut it out. You petty. Quit it. Ooh, I just dropped some water on my card. I just dropped some water on my card. And I don't want it to stick to the other cards. Okay. Surprise me. Somebody's doing way too much. Somebody is doing way too much. Somebody took a dip in the pool of your energy, Pisces, and now they want to guzzle and gobble down the whole pool. They want to be drunk. Somebody could be a drunk. Okay. With the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. And this causes destruction. It's like they tempt you into thinking you can have your cake and eat it too. Or they try to finesse you into letting them have their cake and eat it too. It's a hell no. You can't admit to the fuck shit and then still be able to benefit from not admitting to the fuck shit. You can't say that the numbers are wrong and then still think I'm going to pay you. You get what I'm saying? You can't say that you overcharged me on my bill and still think I'm going to pay for the overcharge. You can't break up with me and say that I ain't shit and say that you hate me and you don't want me in your life but still be able to fuck me. You got me fucked up. They got you fucked up. We having a heart-to-heart conversation. Hey, either you put down the proverbial crack pipe of whatever you're addicted to, or we can't be friends, or we can't work together. Either you deal with your fucking problems or you're going to get blocked. I don't know what it is, but there's something that I feel like you are maybe deciding to say, or a boundary that you're deciding to set with someone because you know, like, you gotta lay off this shit, bro. This is not what I deserve. I'm not going to tolerate it. So either you accept that and get the fuck on, or you can be miserable by your damn self. Deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. See what I'm saying? You're telling somebody that they are doing way too much. Brick wall. Ooh, y'all told me this is the Saint Domingo Church on this sign. I think that's what y'all said. Saint Domingo Church. Iglesia. Is Enrique Iglesias his last name, Church? Enrique Church? Let me stop. I'm getting distracted. Brick wall. Defense mechanism guarded. Hard to reach. I feel like this is you. This is you putting up a brick wall. Because someone is like hell bent on projecting the past into the future. And they constantly try to catch you off guard. Doing the most. Being excessive. Let's see. Y'all be sure to like the video, y'all. Like the video. Like the video. I feel like this is because maybe you were on the same like vibe. I feel like some of you guys at a certain point in your life, you were allowing this person to be in your life the way that they're showing up now, but now you're not. One more card for what's really going on. Swept up. Head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Yeah, I feel like also what's really going on. I was about to say going up on a Tuesday. This could be something that happened on Tuesday, or that will happen on Tuesday. But I feel like somebody got swept up in their emotions with you and it shocked them. Somebody may have been wanting to be in a situationship with you, be a sneaky link with you, have this connection with you without any strings attached, right? They wanted to be attached without being attached. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. They wanted things to work out the way that they wanted it to work out, but didn't consider your free will in the situation about what it is that you were either going to do or not do, how you were going to handle something, what your reaction would be. And it feels to me that you're putting up a wall with someone who didn't expect you to put up a wall. You're pushing someone out and they're disappointed. They're worried that they're going to be sad forever because I feel like they dipped a toe into the pool of your waters, whatever the fuck that means. And you basically closed the pool. You know what I mean? Like you kept them out. I feel, yeah, sneaky link and heartfelt, heart to heart again. Somebody really wants to open up to you and have a conversation to let you know that they don't want a situation to be over, or to let you know that they still want to be in your life, or they want to benefit off your energy. I don't know exactly how this plays out, but that's what it is. And it's like, just say that. How childish. What's this? My boo reverse surprised me and swept up. Hierophant. Yeah, you were a constant. You were something constant that this person could depend on. And now that you've put up a brick wall, all they can do is remember how your energy made them feel. Hermit, Virgo, Taurus. I was going to say Capricorn. Possibly Libra. Yeah. They're trying to get you out of your shell, or they're trying to get you to respond, but you just ignore them all the time. You don't give that type of energy back. One more card. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Y'all used to talk all the time to this person, and now you don't. Hangman, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody underestimated how much your presence meant to them. Somebody underestimated how much your presence positively affected their life, how strong you made them feel, how validated you made them feel, how much attention. They've lost your attention. You don't even want to fight with them anymore. That's crazy to say, but it's true. What's the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands? Four of Cups. Yeah. They're constantly disappointed in the communication. Either they feel like it is too short, too quick, it's non-existent, it's non-verbal. Six of Swords. You moved on. And I feel like you're becoming, you know, the successful one, or you're becoming the beauty queen, or you're becoming the, I don't know, the MVP. This is toxic though, because it's like there's a lot of junk that this person is projecting on you. But I feel honestly like you guys see it clearly. I don't think you guys are confused. I don't think you're like questioning what's going on. I just think that spirit wants you to kind of like be aware. They want you to be aware of what this is. They want you to be aware of what's going on. Somebody feels like they can distort your focus. Now, if this is not a situation that's personal with your relationships, it's a situation where somebody is trying to, I don't know, they could try to trigger you to get angry. So they could say, see, that's how Pisces really acts. Or they could try to trigger you to get confused and change your story. But I feel like you're not changing your story. I feel like someone is trying to bring attention to something or introduce something into a situation to manipulate the situation so it distorts your focus. When it's like, no, you're not going to, that's a lie. Like, I don't know. Like if you were, just say you were in court and you were testifying and you were under cross-examination from the other person's lawyer. It's like somebody's trying to say, well, weren't you at such and such address at 12 a.m. on the dot on the day of Tuesday, whatever. And you were like, no, it was not 12 a.m. It was Tuesday at 1:15 a.m. And I was there because of XYZ and this, and that. Well, on Tuesday at 1 o'clock, when you were there and you no, it was 1:15. Thank you. Like, I feel like somebody is really trying to do something to put words in your mouth or confuse you or distort the situation, distract people, distract you from the truth of the matter when it's like your story never changed. It's like they're manipulating documents or manipulating communication to make it seem like something is one way when it's really another. Well, you said that you was going to do XYZ and this, and that. No, I said what I said. That's the second time I said that today, huh? Oh, not you repeating yourself. I feel like you about to be done repeating yourself. What else does Pisces need to know? Any other messages? Divine counterparts in reverse. It's toxic. It's karmic. Surprising you shook. With the shits. Wow. 79, 42, 37, 10, 6, 16, which is a 7. So there's going to be something shocking. The truth is about to be discovered. I feel like there's victory that you can have in a situation, Pisces, if you avoid the argument or the fight that somebody is trying to drag you into, because somebody is trying to make you look crazy. Somebody's trying to make you crash out, blow up, make you look crazy, or make you look untrustworthy in a situation. And the more you avoid conflict, the more you avoid trying to get revenge, the more you win. So the less revenge, the more you win. The less fighting you do, the less arguing you do, the more you have success. And I feel like you're going to be shocked at how bad somebody wants you to stay attached to a situation. But I feel like you are ending it and your spirit team is telling you that they're helping you end it. Because somebody is doing too much. Extended vacation. I'm going on a break. How long will you be gone? Forever, bitch. Don't look for me. Don't wait for me. Stressed out. 11. 27 is a 9. 79. Surprising you shook. So, yeah, you're walking through a portal that somebody is not able to walk through with you. Something is about to end in a shocking way. And you do not see it coming. But it's going to show you who's here for you and who's against you. It's going to show you who your enemies are. And you may be shocked at who they are. But spirit, you're also going to be shown who your allies are. And you may be shocked at that as well. Some of you may be able to take an extended vacation from work or a break. Someone could have possibly been caught. I just heard medical malpractice, but it's some type of malpractice. It's some type of mishandling of something. We talked about this before. It's somebody who did not do their job, or they didn't follow policy or procedure. I also feel like if you can't figure out what to do in a situation, or you don't know what the right decision is to make right now, and it's stressing you out, just take a break from it. Step away from it. Step away from it, because I feel like you'll be shocked at how something resolves itself. And that's why I feel like Spirit is telling you not to fight, not to get in this fight. Maybe ignore it, or don't try to fight when it's not necessary. I feel like somebody's also going to offer you something that you don't see coming. And it's going to be very shocking. Because I feel like there's manipulation of information, documents, communication. And I feel like you're going to be enlightened about that. Or Spirit needs time for it. They need time to create situations where it'll be revealed. So anything that you feel like you have to force, or anything that you feel like you have to defend yourself against, remember, soft acceptance. Soft acceptance. If it's fucked up, we're going to accept it softly. You choose what you want to do. You don't have to listen to me. Right? There's a connection here. There's a sneaky link. So there's something that's connected to something else. There's a link. There could be a weak link, but I also feel like there's a sneaky way that something is connected that Spirit needs time to reveal. I feel like just focus on work and making good choices when it comes to like blocking things out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One more card, please. You belong to me. You belong to me. You belong. Let me stop. I don't even know if that song was out when I made this deck. I don't think it was. It might have been. Somebody who feels very possessive over you is not your divine counterpart. Someone who doesn't want to let you go is not your soulmate, whatever the fuck. You're taking a long break from this person. Spirit is warning you that you need to give somebody time to cool off, or give something time to cool off. Tighten up. Yeah, there's some type of conflict that's coming to an end, because I feel like you're about to tighten up your security, or you're about to tighten up your approach, or something is going to be too narrow for somebody to fit through. Somebody may be fat as fuck. There may be, listen, if you're big or juicy or voluptuous, I'm not talking about you. Okay? But this is somebody who like binge eats, binge drinks, binge smokes. I don't know, whatever they do. They have an addiction that's excessive. It's excessive. And if they aren't big physically, they got a big ego. It's an overinflated, oversaturated ego. This could be a situation that happens so much where you may be removed from it or cleared. Your name may be cleared because there are too many times that something has happened over and over again. Like somebody may get fired because there's too many times that they've made the same mistake. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe later. Tighten up. You belong to me. Maybe later. Something's done. I feel like something is going to get more restricted, because there's a person here who doesn't want to let a situation be what it is. I also feel like you need to pay attention, because Spirit is showing you where the problem is or who the problem is. Okay. What's this divine counterpart's reversed? Extended vacation. You belong to me. Chariot. Cancer energy. This is the choice as well. Choosing which direction you want to move. Which way you want to go. Six of Cups. Six of Swords. Moving on from the past. Excuse me. Moving on from the memories. That burp is in the past. Let it go. All right. I feel like you could even be receiving something. I feel like you're being given a gift, or you're receiving a gift. You're receiving something. We saw the presents card. You could be giving or receiving gifts. And because you're giving gifts, Spirit wants you to receive a gift. Because you're receiving gifts, Spirit wants you to give gifts, a blessing. There's a blessing coming in. Focus on your work. Focus on what you're building. Focus basically with staying on task. Even if somebody at your job or in your life is trying to distract you. That's what Spirit really wants you to know. All you wanted to do was move on. Don't look back now. What's the Chariot? Nine of Cups. Judgment. Yeah, there's a decision being made and it's going to go in your favor. You're going to end up getting what you want. Now you have to decide if you're going to move forward from the past, number one, and how you're going to move forward. Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups, independence, self-sufficiency, contentment, not complacency, but contentment, gratitude, validation, self-assurance. You need to focus on not looking back, because that's what this person is counting on. They're watching you make a decision that's best for you, or they're watching you do things on your own, become successful, move forward in your life, and they're counting on you looking back. And Spirit is trying to get you so far away from this motherfucker so that even if you do look back, you don't see them. I think you just need to focus on not looking back. You need to focus on, like, whatever you thought this was, or whatever you thought it was supposed to be, or whatever you thought it should have been, however you thought it should have turned out. It's like they want you to see that you're getting what you want and that you can move forward. You don't have to stay in the situation or keep thinking about it. I don't know what this is about, child, but I feel like you're clocking that you can do something on your own. Like, I don't know, somebody maybe thought that they could convince you that you weren't capable of doing something by yourself or doing something on your own. Somebody may have wanted you to think that you needed them, or that you couldn't, like, dispute something or create something on your own. Maybe somebody told you that you needed a lawyer, but you really don't need a lawyer. Maybe somebody told you that you needed to have certain qualifications or credentials to do a certain job, but actually you don't. There could be a test that you could take to be allowed to do whatever this is that somebody thought you needed a degree for. This could be something when it comes to, like, you being independent, self-sufficient, stable financially. When somebody wanted to make you think that you needed their money to survive, or you needed their money to succeed. But it's like, you can't put your hand on people's lives and try to control the direction that they go and put them on a leash and then make them think that the leash isn't there. I just feel like y'all took the leash off. What's the advice? Because you were clocking that whatever somebody was telling you was bullshit. Relax, yeah. We saw that twice. Go with the flow. And love surrounds you, right? So I really feel like Spirit is trying to remind you, like, hey, just chill. Go with the flow. You can't build Rome in a day. You can't solve every problem, climb every mountain, forge every stream. Sometimes you need to just sit your ass down and realize that you have so much to be thankful for and grateful for, and that you've overcome so much, and that you have a choice. I think a lot of you guys are realizing in a lot of situations, you're coming out of a lot of confusion and darkness, and you're realizing that in a lot of situations where you felt like you didn't have a choice, you actually do. So I hope that helps you. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Share the reading with someone who you think needs to hear it. If it helped you, consider donating if you can. The PayPal and Zelle information is below. That's the best way to donate to the channel and make sure that it gets to your girl. I appreciate you guys very much. If you want to join the members, that link is below. If you want to book a reading, that's below as well. But overall, Pisces, I love you guys. I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, this is our circle, booze. That was kind of like a hexagon. I don't know. Bye.